Good morning. I am Angieliquie Mejilla from BSN 1A. I am going to explain about the endocrine system. So, what is the endocrine system? Endocrine system involves with hormones. So, what is hormone? Hormone is the complex interplay between the glands, hormones, and other target organs is referred to as the endocrine system. Hormones affect many physiological activities including growth, metabolism, appetite, puberty, and fertility. Adrenaline, adrenocorticotropic hormone, aldosterone. You will notice that some of us when we were 10 years old, we have no pubic hair because when the time comes at our puberty stage, it will involve our hormones for the changes. In females, menstruation is a signal of puberty. A girl can be pregnant. It happens when the female gland secretes the FSH or follicle stimulating hormone and LH or luteinizing hormone. It is having an increase in estrogen and progesterone. In males, it has an increased value of testosterone. But females has also testosterone, not only in males. When that happens, that the level of testosterone of a female is higher, the clitoris of the female will be larger than normal. As we all know, the normal size of the clitoris of a female is small. So, what are hormones and what is their function? The main function of the endocrine gland is to secrete hormones directly into the bloodstream. Hormones are chemical substances that affect the activity of other parts of the body, the target site. In essence, hormones serve as messengers controlling and coordinating activities throughout the body. So, here's a gland. This gland secretes hormones directly into the bloodstream, not affecting the other organs. It goes into the bloodstream. Why directly into the bloodstream? So, why? Because the target organ is far from where the gland is located, like the master gland, the pituitary. The pituitary is behind the sella turcica inside the brain. If it secretes a hormone, this hormone will just go to the bloodstream. This hormone joins the blood going into the central nervous system or peripheral nervous system until it reach the target organ. So, what are the target organs? Probably the thyroid gland, islets of longer hands, the pancreas. The pancreas is in the abdomen. The pituitary is superior. So, for the hormone to act on the pancreas, it has to go through the bloodstream. So, we will be confused. Why is it affecting the pancreas and why is it not affecting the stomach? Why? Because of the receptor site. The receptor site of the pancreas is specific for the pituitary hormone. What is the role of the pituitary hormone in the pancreas? It regulates when the pancreas has to excrete insulin. When does the pancreas release insulin and what is the amount or how much is the amount of the insulin? That signals is from the pituitary. So we have to remember this. The endocrine gland is directly into the bloodstream, not in the organ because the target organs are far from the pituitary, so it needs to pass through the blood circulation. So, how do hormones affect the body? Hormones are the body's messengers. They travel in the bloodstream to tissues, to organs, to help them do their work. They slowly, they work slowly over time and affect many different processes including metabolism, how your body gets energy from the foods you eat. In females, this signals the ovaries to release an egg. So, the egg cell of the female will pass through the fimbriae to the fallopian tube. So, only one egg is expelled once a month, either left or right ovaries. If the egg releases, it takes 7 days to reach the uterus. Now, the pituitary will signal the ovary if you need to continue to vascularize your uterus. If, unfortunately, there will be no sperm cell to unite, after 7 days, the egg cell will die and the blood vessel will slopes. The blood vessel becomes plenty in the lining of the uterus during ovulation. Why? Because so that it prepares the uterus just in case there is a sperm to fertilize your egg cell. Your uterus is ready. So, if there is none, the blood vessel will shed. If it sheds, it is the female's menstruation. So, the pituitary is the one who signals the ovaries. So, if there is a sperm that penetrates the egg cell, once there is a zygote, it will tell the pituitary that you are pregnant, so that the pituitary is going to tell the ovary to increase the vascularization so that the estrogen will increase and the prolactin level will go up so that your breast will have a milk. So it signals and coordinates. That is the role of the pituitary, the master gland, to tell another gland its work. So what is a pituitary gland? The pituitary gland function is very important as it takes messages from the brain, as what I've said earlier, via gland called the hypothalamus, and uses these messages to produce hormones that affect the many parts of the body, including stimulating all the other hormones, producing glands to produce their own hormones. So, our hormones need to be balanced. There are times that if you are sleeping and there is someone shouting, "Fire!" you will wake up and your pituitary gland will release a hormone to tell the adrenal gland to release adrenaline. So, at times like this, you become stronger. So, the role of the hormone is that it gives the message to the another organ to release if needed. So, um, why do we need hormones? Hormones affect our body's functions from growth and sexual development and mood to how well we sleep. we manage stress and how our body breaks down food. When they are in proper balance, hormones help the body thrive. So the pituitary is very important as it takes messages from the brain, as what I've said earlier. The message earlier is she heard that there's a fire. So the sound heard goes to the ear canal, tympanic membrane vibrates, goes to the ossicles, the malleus incus stapes, then goes to the oval window, to the semicircular canal, and move the hair cells to the cochlea, then the nerve to the brain so that the brain interprets. So when the brain interprets, you will stand up because if you don't, you will be burned. So as you will notice, that was the sequence of events. At the same time, the information goes to the pituitary and made the adrenal gland release an adrenaline. So that adrenaline, when released, it goes to your muscles. So your muscles contract and gives more ATP or energy for you to run. So that, as what I've mentioned, um, sometimes it's called our adrenaline rush when there is danger coming our way. So there's a lot of hormones, not just adrenaline. So the hormones produced by the pituitary glands are adrenocorticotropic hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, prolactin, growth hormone, melanocyte stimulating hormone. So I I will tell you the glands, hormones, and their function. So the first gland is the thyroid gland. The hormone of the thyroid is the thyroxine. It increases metabolism, reaction associated with the energy production, growth, and development. It lowers blood pressure and calcitonin, calcium control. Second, the parathyroid gland is the hormone of the parathyroid gland is the parathyroid hormone. It increases blood calcium level, lowers phosphorus level. Third, the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland has the medulla and the cortex. So the medulla is in the middle, while the cortex is outside. The hormone of the adrenal gland medulla is the epinephrine or adrenaline neurotransmitter in the bloodstream. It increases metabolic rate, heart rate, breathing, flow to muscles during exercise. So the cortex is mineralocorticoids, steroid hormones. It causes to retain salt and water and excrete potassium into the urine. The glucocorticoids, cortisol steroid hormone, raises blood pressure level. So another gland, the pancreas. The pancreatic islets of Langerhans. The hormones is the insulin beta cells. It lowers blood sugar level, glycogenesis. So the glucagon alpha cells. It raises blood sugars, glycogenolysis. Another gland, the testes, for the males. The hormones is testosterone. Its function is the masculinizing hormone. So, like in the males, the Adam's apple. Their voice becomes husky. Their mustache. Their hair is thicker than females. So another gland, the ovaries. The hormones is estrogen for the female. It's for the feminizing hormone. The voice of the female more um is more high pitch than males. It's because of the estrogen. Progesterone increases vascularization of the uterus in the womb. So that was the end of that was the end of my explanation about the endocrine system. I hope you guys understand my explanation. So have a good day and thank you.